weapon, but the Internal Revenue Service, which I think should be abolished, the people who ruin your life if they audit you, just got audited themselves. But much like with the Pentagon, who's failed every single audit ever, nothing's probably going to.
Yeah, well, now we know why they wanted 80,000 IRS agents, and why are they auditing people in the middle class? Because, as Willie Sutton said, why do I rob banks? Because that's where the money is. I mean, for all the talk about all the wealth that the millionaires and billionaires have, this is still a middle class country, Carl, where that's where those are the people who have the money. And I've got to tell you, this is just incredibly infuriating to me that Biden wanted 80,000 new IRS agents while he's making the tax code more and more incomprehensible every single year with all these new special interest deductions, loopholes. The IRS code is now thousands of pages. Nobody understands it. I just got my wife was telling me that we just got a note from the IRS, just in a letter, and it said, based on your 2022 taxes, you owe us $15,000 more money. They didn't explain why. They just said, pay us the money. Yeah. I mean, this is an abusive agency. It is unfair. And we have to move towards a much simpler tax system that is comprehensible, that people will voluntarily comply with the system if they understand it and they think it's fair. But does anybody in this country think we have a fair tax system? I don't.
Well, that's the problem, Hillary. And you have, we had this guy on the other day talking about repealing the 16th Amendment, which is the federal government's right to tax people. And I was like, yes, this is a really good idea. Just put a consumption tax on everything. People would get an automatic bump immediately in their paychecks, and it wouldn't go up by as much as they're saving from it, and then we could fire all these people.
Yes, actually, 64% of Americans detest the IRS code. 64%.
We need 66% to repeal it.
To agree on anything else. And good luck, poor Steve, with the letter he just got. Just think, if he or his wife tries to reach anyone at the IRS, good luck on that. You're not going to reach anyone. And already 80% of audits, actually, are for filers that make under $1 million. So Janet Yellen, the same lady who talked about transitory inflation, is wrong about the number of audits, but according to the IRS audit themselves.
Steve, last 30 seconds to you.
It is a system that is abusive. If you're under attack from the IRS, you are truly guilty until you prove yourself innocent. And this is an incredibly unfair system that needs to be fixed. And hiring more and more IRS snoops is not the solution.
Right. Okay, great. All three of us are getting audited tonight. Hillary Ford, Stephen Moore, appreciate it very much. All right, coming up.